My goodness. Well, now I'm live again. Let's just keep rolling with it. I don't guarantee that the power won't go out again. So it was a power issue. I didn't even do the intro this time. I'm just rolling with it in case you watched the beginning part of the video. The power's been going in and out. So this is the second time the power went out today. So let me just be clear. I do not have confidence that it's not going to go out again. So the power went out, power went out, power went out. So because the power went out twice already, if it goes out again, I'm just going to go live in the private group. Okay. So for those of you that are Swolenormous X members, if the power goes out again, I'm just going to pop right back up in the group. Okay. And we'll just do a little podcast there. So again, one of the benefits of being a Swolenormous X member, you get access to the private live streams. So that's what we would do. If it goes out again, I'm just not going to, there's no fucking way I'm restarting the computer and everything like that. Anyway. So if you're watching this video, you missed the intro because of, hey, shit happens. Fuck it. Whatever, it happens. But I'll stitch this all together so that the podcast can be interesting. It's just going to be the podcast. If you don't know, excuse me, the podcast, you get all the behind the scenes. So if the power goes out or the internet takes a shit, the live stream might get choppy, but the audio, you get all my talking behind the scenes. So when the power goes out or the internet cuts out, I'll be talking on, I don't stop the podcast. I don't stop the audio. So if you're not listening on the audio, especially when we have these things, go check it out. Cause I talk about, I'm just like, motherfucker. I just fucking swear and just, oh God, it's all good. So let me make the Swole card for today. I didn't do that actually. So we already did the Swole text, and what's super cool about Swole text is that I just messaged all of you and told you that we went out with power and that I was coming right back online. So if you're part of the Swole Text fam, obviously for unlimited memberships only, but if you are a part of that shit, I'd let you know all the details behind the scenes, and I send you cool little Swole nuggets during the day. So Swole Text is the shit and the Swole fam is the tits. So hashtag real food. Hashtag real food if you want to win today's card. Today's card is hashtag real food. Dun, 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 dun. Hashtag real food. Okay. So if you want to win today's Swole card, hashtag real food, and let's just jump into it. And like I mentioned, if the power cuts out again, just going to go live, pop up and say hi inside the private group. So I will not be restreaming this again. If it cuts off, fuck it. I'm not redoing it again. So power goes out. That's it. Sorry. Snooze, you lose. And then I'll be going live while I probably walk Papa Swole or something. If it goes out, I will come back on. But in the private group. All right. Now that everyone's here, we good? Everyone understands what's going on? We understand what's going on? We're on the right page? We're on the right thing? Okay. All right. Hashtag real food. What up? So I don't know how many of you follow me. How many of you follow me on TikTok at Papa Swolio or Instagram? How many of you follow me on those two places? The video that I posted yesterday on TikTok, and then I shared it to Instagram. I posted my Instagram feed too. It talked about real food, and I was in Fresh Market, and there were all these protein bars, and it was the Laura bars or the Kind bars, and just the shit. It's fucking shit, people. It's fucking shit. So it's all this crap in plastic, compressed in bars, just laying there on a fucking shelf, just laying there on a fucking shelf. All right, just laying there on a fucking shelf, laying there. And I made a video walking by saying, oh, look at this fucking shit. It's all sugar, fam. It's all sugar. It's fucking crap. You don't need it. And then, of course, you get people blowing up in the comments. It did really well on TikTok, and it did really well on Instagram. And tons of engagement. So anytime I go hard on something, especially when it comes to nutrition, everyone fucking loses their goddamn mind. Everyone loses their fucking mind. Loses their mind. But I eat Snickers every day, and I don't see any difference. I eat Snickers every day and I feel fine. Well, I eat that, but what about this bar? Oh, come on. There's sugar in everything. There's sugar in this, there's sugar in that. Man, why don't people understand what real fucking food is? And then you get these jabronis. That say, well, what do you mean by real food? What's real food? How do you define real food? Oh, God. If you don't understand what real food is, if you actually need me to define what real food is, how fucking stupid are you? You don't know what real food is? You think fast food is real food? You think these protein bars, I don't care if it's smashed fucking nuts. Oh, if I smash some peanuts together and some dates and I put in a fucking sealed package, oh, this is a good thing to eat. God, so many people have allergies and issues with cashews, fucking peanuts. And then you have it's just fucking sugar and oils and stuff. Just tons of fucking omega 6s. Just put that in the face. And egg whites. Why get rid of the best part of the fucking egg? God, egg whites are nasty. Egg whites are like lean beef. Egg whites are like grain fed. Give me the stuff that actually is valuable. Where's the fat? Give me the yum yums. Give me the yum yums, fam. Give me those fucking. I'd rather have a handful of walnuts than eat a bar made from them. Chew it. Chew it. There it is, Julie. There you go. There you go. Hold on a second. What's up, Julie? Edible does not equal food. No shit. Why can't that be simple enough for everyone? Why do I have to still debate this with people? Why do I still have to? I don't really debate or argue. I mean, I'm not trying to convince people. I say that in the comments. I'm not here trying to convince you. I'm not here trying to convince you. I feel like, and I'm not even saying I know the truth. This is the truth and this is the be all end all and I know everything. I just think it's so much common sense. I don't understand how you can think otherwise. I really don't. It's so much common sense. I don't understand how you can perceive it otherwise. Seriously, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can. And it's one thing if you really don't have this information and you were never taught this or you never were exposed to this thought. But once you are exposed to it, oh, I never thought about it like that. That makes sense. Why is it so hard to understand? One person left a comment, well, I eat Snickers bars all the time and it doesn't affect me. Bullshit. It's fucking up your teeth. People don't associate elbow pain or aches or bloating or sleeplessness or restlessness or acne, or they don't associate that because they have it constant. Acne just becomes a part of someone's life. Acne is not normal. It's normal maybe when you're going through puberty. It's not normal to have all these skin blemishes. A lot of that is a food reaction. A lot of that is a lifestyle reaction. Just all that stuff. You're not taking care of your skin properly. You're not. Where do you think the health for your skin starts? It's not what you put on it. That's like a Band-Aid. If you're trying to take care of your skin from the outside, that's like taking an ibuprofen when you have a headache rather than hydrating. If you have shitty skin, it's coming from the inside. Your diet fucking sucks. In my opinion, the majority of the time. I don't have the stats on that. I'm not a well, you're not a dermatologist. Oh, no shit. But I'll tell you what, since I started increasing my fats and I eat healthy as fuck, my skin glows. I rarely get any kind of blemish or skin blemish. And it's probably just because I might not get consistent sleep because sometimes I'm up super late. My sleep schedule sometimes is all off. That's something I'm still working on. I'm just such a night owl. I'm such a person that I thrive at night. I have my brain just goes into other dimensions and I can't shut it down. I don't want to shut it down because I want these ideas to keep on flowing. Stuff for Swolenormous X, stuff for content. I just get inspired and I don't know. I think it's just when I'm awake longer. But then again, if I get up super early, first thing in the morning, I get amped all day. I feel so good. My mood is better. Usually my mood is better when I wake up early in the morning. So I really do think it's better for me personally to wake up early in the morning. But, but I have so many ideas at night. I'm super fucking creative at night. So I think that's why I kind of go back and forth, which isn't ideal and I don't recommend it. But that's why I just kind of, it's just so hard. It's just so hard to, once you're up late regularly, it's so hard to flip the switch and then wake up and then feel really good first thing in the morning. It's hard because you have to transition your body into getting used to being up super early and getting to sleep super early. So then you can really feel the benefits of that pattern. So it's hard to turn that ship because I'm able to stay up late for, but here's the thing. Here's the difference. If you're up super late, like sometimes if I'm up super late, I make sure I sleep. I make sure I get sleep. I'm not doing fuck. I used to run on fumes. When I started Swolenormous, I used to run on fumes. I used to be up till 3 or 4 o'clock exporting videos. And then I'd be up at 7 or 8 o'clock. Oh, that was bad. I can't do that anymore. I can't do 2 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep. I hit that threshold where nope, doesn't work anymore. I can't at all. Kills me. And I feel it all day. I never used to. I shouldn't say I never used to. It's just like I wasn't in my conscious awareness. I was probably just getting used to, you get used to getting only a couple hours of sleep. Your body, your perception gets fucked up. Your perception fucks up. So what you think is good is not really good. You're like, hey, you feel like you're feeling great today. You're at 100% when you're really at 70, but your 70 or your 100% is someone else's 70%. You know what I mean? Or the ideal you would be 70%. But because you've lowered your standards so much and you've affected your body so much, and that shitty sleep pattern has become your new normal, now you just perceive 70% as 100%. And that's kind of the same way with food. That's why we're talking about real food today. Real food, fam. Real food. When you eat shitty, let's take that idea. Okay? Let's take that idea and let's turn that into this real food concept. So when you're eating shitty, when you have a shitty fucking diet, that becomes your normal. You get used to having aches and pains. You get used to feeling bloated. You get used to shitty sleep. You get used to anxiety. You get used to shitty skin. And what do? Rather than fix your food, you get dandruff shampoo. You get moisturizer. You have a headache. You're not hydrating properly. What do? You take Tylenol for the fucking headache rather than hydrate. You know, you have knee pain because you're eating gluten. You have sensitivity. So what do? Nothing. You just fucking keep on eating toast and bread and cereal and just drinking fucking skim milk. You don't even notice it. It's with the fucking food, bro. The food. How is this so challenging? It's literally what your body runs on, what you give yourself. Motherfucker. You know, when I see people on, and there are professionals, quote, fitness, that's what I'm really stepping more and more outside the fitness industry with my content. I'm really trying to take a step back because I don't want to be associated with 99% of these fucktards. Everyone's pushing some kind of mantra because they need a slogan. They need a flag to fly under, whether it's intermittent fasting, whether it's keto, whether it's vegan, whether it's carnivore. Everyone needs to fly their fucking flag. And it's so dangerous because there's no one way that works for everything. And even if it's good, like let's say intermittent fasting, some people are just, all they talk about is fucking intermittent fasting as if it's the be all end all of nutrition, as if it's just the way. And if you don't, you're doing it wrong. I generally do it. I don't track it. I'm doing a 16-8 or an 18-6 or a 24. I just don't eat that often, but I eat a lot and I eat certain foods and I eat later in the day. So if you want to skip breakfast or if you want to eat once a day, that's not really even the most important thing. That's not going to be the game changer. It's going to be the quality. Because even if you're eating once a day, if you're eating shit, you're eating fucking shit. You eat 6 times a day and you're eating shit, you're eating fucking shit. Oh, you're doing keto, but you're eating shit, you're eating fucking shit. You're doing vegan, but you're sucking down candy and all these pretzels and shit, you're eating fucking shit. You're carnivore, but you're not eating organ meats and you're eating grain-fed beef, you're eating fucking shit. Share this episode. Tell people about this podcast because this is just laying it out. That's the conversation. This could be the last podcast I ever do about nutrition. That covers it all. I don't care what the fuck you do. I don't care what you do. We have vegans inside. As much as I love a fucking grass-fed ribeye, as love as I drink bone broth pretty much every day, I love animal products. Okay. We have vegans inside Swole X because I promote customization. I promote you understanding and taking a fucking interest in your life and wanting to customize your nutrition, wanting to optimize for you. What kind of ego or what kind of psychosis would I have to give a shit whether or not you are a fucking vegan? Like really actually care. I care about your health, and I see some vegans that look like they're one step from fucking death. But I don't give a fuck. If it works for you and you're happy with it, then you do it. Even if I rip on you and I make a joke, if you're actually feeling good, it shouldn't affect you. But I'm not making a joke right now. You could be a vegan. You could be a carnivore. If it works for you, it really fucking works and it's actually the best thing for you. Hey, go for it. Do it. If you love keto, then fucking do it. And here's the thing. You know what's crazy? Maybe you have issues with your digestive system. Maybe you go vegan for a couple years or a few months. And maybe you clear up a lot of issues, but then it's not right for you anymore. The vegan community destroys and just essentially lynches people that leave. Why can't it be the right nutritional approach for a season? Why can't it get you to where you need to go so you can make the next best decision at that time? Why can't you do something that gets you through the next 6 months of this challenge and you break a sticking point and then you take a different direction? Why do you have to be crucified for changing your it's essentially changing your thought, changing your mind, or trying something else? That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just changing your mind. It's not even, and it's not even just, yeah, and Citrine, it's not even just veganism. I mean, anything. What about keto? No, keto's the only way. No, it's not. I mean, it's not, because there's other ways. You know how I know that veganism is not the only answer? Because there's other things besides veganism. If that was the answer, then there would be one thing and humans would just eat that and that would be the end of the story. But there's everything, including vegan. Same thing with carnivore. There's so many different styles. Oh, the seafood. Oh, the Mediterranean diet. Okay. Oh, the fucking tuna and water diet. Oh, okay. Do you understand why there's so many different things? It's all marketing. Human beings are just programmed to categorize and market. It's not intentional. It's like, hey, how many different ways can we combine numbers? You have 10 numbers, you can have X amount of combinations at the end. You have 5 numbers, there's only so many combinations. So what we're doing now is we're trying to create every single combination possible for food, for the way of eating. Not only do you have vegan, carnivore, keto, paleo, seafood, vegan, omno, lacto, fucto, vegetarian, whatever it is, you also have intermittent fasting. You have 16-8, you have 18-6, you have 24, you have 2-day fasting, you have carb cycling, you have inverse dieting, you have reverse dieting, you have flexible dieting, you have fucking itch if it's your macros, and you're fucking you piece of shit, fuck, cunt. So, this is why 99% of the questions I get are on fucking things that have nothing to do with what gets people results. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off that there are all these things out there and people succumb to just absolute paralysis and self-confusion. You're confusing yourself if you're going after all that fucking shit. You're confusing yourself. You're allowing yourself to be duped. You really are. You're allowing yourself to be duped. I'm not saying that I know everything. I don't. Oh, I got a burp. All right. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not a nutrition expert. Fuck it. I'm not a nutrition scientist. I'm not an exercise scientist. I don't care about that fucking shit. I care about application, what helps the most people. I care about mindset. I care about what gets fucking results. Because you could have all the equipment, all the options, and all the availability to have the best food. You could have all the money. Doesn't matter if you do it for a day. Doesn't matter if you do it for a week. Doesn't matter if you do it for 3 months on and take 3 years off. Do you understand that it doesn't matter if you have the money to buy things? Everyone acts like, oh, healthy food's expensive. You think you can't get healthier just with fucking effort with where you are right now? You can absolutely make moves to get healthier. You just want to believe that you need more money. And it's the money. It's not the fucking money. It's your goddamn effort and your mindset. You can improve with anything in your life if you just fucking make improvements. Make improvements upstairs. You get control of what's, 3 feet above your fucking ass. You'll make a lot more progress than trying to chase the physical, than trying to chase these systems that other people created so they can sell you a fucking program, some goddamn nutrition program. Fuck nutrition programs. Do it yourself. That's why I honestly think, now I'm not saying I know everything. Again, this is where I was going with it. But I really believe that my methodology, when combined with the elimination process to observe and invest your time and your effort in your own health, how is that not, tell me, how is that not the best way to approach your nutrition? How is going after food quality not the best fucking way? I'm all ears. Because whenever you're approaching nutrition from an individualized standpoint, how can you beat that? It's not just calories in and calories out. It's not. And I'm not an expert in all the details of why. And anyone that says that they are, they're not. We're all learning as a species and we're getting into this a lot more. So anyone that says, no, it doesn't matter, it gets broken down this way, then how come some people eat certain things and blow the fuck up? How come some people vomit violently and have fucking diarrhea? It's because what is in these foods fucking matters. It matters. It really does. And any of you that are in Swolenormous X that have gone through this, you're in the nutrition, the kitchen, you're doing the nutrition jumpstart, you've been a part of the fam for a while, you know you've done it and you're dropping the comments. Let's do that again. For anyone that might be new to the podcast, drop in the comments what you have eliminated and what you found that fucked you up. Let's do that right before we give away this card, because I am fucking starving. I am starving. And plus we had that little hiccup before, so I'm like, this is actually a longer podcast. So when you listen to the audio after, I would recommend those of you that are here, make sure you listen to the audio podcast later so you get the beginning, because the power went out. For those that might just be tuning in now, the power went out. So this is the second time in. So it might cut off again. And I will tell you at this point, if it does, I'm not coming back on anywhere. All right, I mean, I'll pop in the Facebook group for the private Swolenormous group to give away the card, but I'm not coming back. So just heads up. Kashina, beans fuck me up. I got a burp. Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to be the Papa Swolio cam. There we go. Hold on. She's coming. There you go. Oh, it's your boom boom. Yeah, that's a boom boom. Baby girl. Yes. No, people haven't seen you. It says it says episode 1318. Well, that's not correct. I didn't update that frame. Bloop. Problem solved. Baby girl. Baby girl. So let's see here. Real food. Christy, after you do an elimination diet and start eating foods, just start eating foods you need, food plans seem so ridiculous. 1,000%. They seem absolutely ridiculous. I agree. Oh, well, hold on a second. Cancel. I agree. Cut out dairy, nuts, and processed foods. Brennan, you cut out nuts. It's all right. That's why I put them on Yo Chin. Citrine, I eliminated soy. That shit is awful. Makes me have eczema and bloating. Let's see. Remy Lastowski. I consulted a licensed certified nutritionist a few years ago. One visit and she gave me a list of about $400 a month worth of supplements to be purchased through her to fix my diet. I noped the fuck out of there, found Papa and fixed my diet. So much horse shit out there. Be careful who you listen to and what you believe in. I'm proud of you. I appreciate that. I'm really humbled by that as well. And I'm glad to help you and to save $400 a month. If you need that many supplements to be healthy, your body needs some seriously restructuring. You know, you need to be able to get a lot more. You should fix your fucking health. You don't need that. Even if you do take some supplements or you need certain ones by an actual doctor, it doesn't need to be that expensive. Jacob, dairy goes right through me. Ooh. Jessica, milk was causing me migraines for 30 years, cut it out, and haven't had a migraine in 7 months. So how can someone have the audacity and the balls to say that it doesn't fucking matter? Do you see what I'm saying? Listen to this. Milk was causing her migraines for 30 fucking years. Not to mention, think about that. I'm going to leave this comment up there. So Jessica, you're going to be the topic or the subject of the next few minutes. So think about what that actually means. Milk was causing her migraines for 30 years. Everyone's like, oh, okay, you cut out dairy. Oh, I don't want to give up dairy. Think of how much time that she didn't have enjoying her life. And I'm not telling you to have regrets, Jessica, but I'm saying, and you know this, like think of all the times you had migraines. Migraines can last for hours. They can last for days. I don't know how bad yours were, but migraines are miserable. They come about and you are just, oh my God, it can ruin your day, ruin your evening. Think of all the ones over the course of 30 years that you've had. So you're gaining time by eating food. That serves you. You're gaining time. You're gaining time not spending it on the toilet or lying down with the lights off because you have migraines or miserable or in pain. Not to mention, when you have migraines, it's not just your head that hurts, it's stress for your body. Stress raises cortisol. Stress has all these other reactions. So think about this. You have a migraine. Not only is it just fucking uncomfortable and takes time out of your day, it's causing stress hormones to increase. You're not going to the gym or exercising when you have a migraine. You're not spending time with your kids. You're not enjoying and doing your hobby. You can't be, you're losing money because you're not effectively working. If you work from home or you work at the office and you have a migraine, you can't work. You can't be productive. Maybe you're spending money on medications for migraines, which is expensive. So you're buying medication for a migraine that you don't need to have. So you're just compounding the losses. This is serious shit. And you don't realize, and that's why she's excited. She hasn't had a migraine in 7 fucking months. That's almost a year. That's amazing. Think of all the life she has left to enjoy and not have to worry about having a fucking migraine. So when you ask someone, oh my God, but I'm going to miss milk. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to put in my fucking coffee? When you are miserable having migraines or something for 30 years and now you don't and you know what the cause is, there is no fucking way in hell you are going to crave, desire, or miss dairy at all. You're going to be resentful. You're going to be so relieved to never see dairy again. That taste of, ice cream or a glass of milk, that taste, that craving will fade so fucking fast because you directly associate that with severe pain and discomfort. Tell me that food quality doesn't fucking matter. I'm so tired of hearing calorie deficit bullshit. I'm so fucking tired of it. I don't care if it can be factual in some context. Yes, you don't want to overeat. Yes, if you eat quality, you eat 10,000 calories, you're going to fucking gain weight. No shit. Okay? But there's so much more. No one talks about this because I don't know why it's fringe science. I don't know why it's looked at as foofy. It's like, oh, come on, sugar is sugar. Everything is broken down to sugar. Oh, but it's this. Oh, but it's just grain. Oh, I don't know why I don't know why scientists and like reputable people treat it like fucking fringe science. Why do people treat this type of topic? And let me tell you, let me really be clear. I am no expert in nutrition. I'm an expert in experience. I'm an expert in fitness experience. I'm an expert in fitness application. When I say expert, I don't know everything. I haven't done everything, but I have a ton of fucking experience helping others, guiding others, and doing it myself. So all I'm doing on this podcast, all I'm doing with Swolenormous X, all I'm doing is sharing my knowledge and my accumulation of experience from the past 36 fucking years of focusing on this with all my effort every fucking day since I fell in love with fitness and nutrition and like just being healthier. So, I mean, who's an expert? Who's an expert? Especially if you say that it doesn't fucking matter. If you're just going to be there sitting there with a fucking calculator and you think that that's going to be what gets you healthier, I'm sorry, but that can't be more fucking wrong. I don't see how you can actually make that fucking argument. I don't see how you can make that argument. I legit don't. I don't know how you can make that fucking argument. I don't care if you can lose fat by restricting your intake. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not about just losing weight. We've attached weight loss and made it so synonymous. Weight loss and fat loss, we've made it synonymous with health. Why have we attached health directly to weight loss? Why? Why have we attached weight loss directly with health? Because everyone's fucking fat. So to get everyone better, losing weight is part of it because everyone's fucking fat. That's become the new normal. So now, when you're losing weight, you must be getting healthier. Not necessarily. You could be starving yourself. You could still be eating shit. You could be doing fat burners or doing other things to rapidly lose weight. Surgery it's not the same thing. It's not the fucking same thing. I don't see the argument against quality. Quality first. How do you know why people get pissed off with what I say about this stuff? And a lot of other reputable people say the same thing. Do you know why I get pissed off? It's just, you have people out there that are, you have people out there sharing, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. You know when I get pissed off? And then just stop. Brain fart, whatever. It'll come back. I've said it already. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how you can make the argument otherwise. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. People want to win. People want to win arguments. Like, why can't you let people find, why can't you have individuality? Why can't you have that? Who are you to tell someone else what they should eat? I think I know what I was going to say. The reason why people get pissed off when I say things the way I say them, one, is to get attention, is to cut through the noise. So I have to fucking have an iron fist and be like, stop putting that in your fat fucking mouth, you jabroni. And it's funny, but it's true. And not a lot of people are willing to say that, but I am. Fucking jabronis. People get upset and they get defensive and they attack because they don't have a comeback. They don't have a real argument. They don't. They don't have the proof. They don't have any kind of proof that they would require, because what I'm saying doesn't require proof. What studies do you need? What studies do you need to know that real food is going to be better for you? Can someone tell me that? What study? Why do you need a study for that? Do you really? Well, real food is better. It's like if they have a fucking candy bar, oh, it didn't kill him, doesn't mean that it's good. Just because you didn't drop dead because you had a potato chip doesn't mean you should fucking eat them. It doesn't mean that it's not bad for you in a little bit. It doesn't mean that it's not causing you. It's just, there's no argument there. My message is global. My message is fundamental. And people don't have a real defense to it because I'm not attacking anyone. I don't care. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm really not. And anyone that's listening, if it's your first time, I can't control with you getting offended. And I really don't give a shit if you get offended. I really don't give a shit if this makes you, oh my God, but I eat this. I'm not trying to convince you. Not trying to convince you. Not trying to convince anyone but I don't see why it should be anything that should be convinced. You don't want to eliminate these foods for 4 weeks to see how you feel and to really pay attention and give it a real go. Okay. Then you be happy not improving. Then if you want to live in that fucking denial and that bubble, okay. Okay, go for it. Live in that little fucking dream world where you think things just don't fucking come around. Everyone thinks, remember what you thought when you were 18, you're invincible, right? You're 15, life is so long and you're invincible. When you're 20s, all that stuff. And yeah, you can be really healthy and vibrant until your old age, but you do know things change. Time goes, and the decisions that you make when you're a teenager, when you're in your 20s, when you're in your 30s, when you're in your 40s, those decisions that you make for the first 20, 30, 40, 50 fucking years, that's going to determine your next half of your life. And people don't treat it like that. They destroy themselves. And that's why when you see old people that are completely fucked up, they're all hunched over and all frail and brittle. Those are people that let's be honest, they made terrible decisions. They did. In general, they made bad decisions. They probably ate shit. They didn't exercise. They don't practice yoga. They don't meditate. They didn't blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying they were bad people. I'm not saying if you have a family member that's like that, they're a bad person. I'm not saying they didn't have a vibrant life and they didn't enjoy their life, but how much better could it have been? How much more powerful? How much more could they have had at the end? And it's not about how long you live. You want to live to be 100, 110? You want to live to be 90? How many of those years was vibrant? How many of those years were healthy? There are a lot of people that live to 70, 80, 90, but they're on medication the last 30 years. They're in wheelchairs. They're in nursing homes. Like they're not autonomous. And the moment you're not autonomous, are you still, and I'm not saying this to, it's not going to come out 100%, but are you still 100%? There's no way to say it. 100% human. Of course you're a human, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, are you really? That's a big step down. A human being should be autonomous, walking, doing things, climbing. Once you lose ability, I'm not talking about genetically. I'm not talking about you were paralyzed since birth or you were born without limbs. I'm not insulting anyone with this message. I want you to think. Slow the fuck down and think. When you go from like whatever you started off as, full autonomy, if you were born without an arm, but that's your starting point. When you start backing down, all of a sudden, it's like you're losing your functionality as a human. Whatever your being a human is. That's probably the best way to say it. You know? That's your starting point. And once you start losing that, that's just, especially when it's not necessary. How about that? That's the real point. It's not necessary. You don't have to be morbidly obese unless you don't change your ways. You don't have to be in pain unless you change. If you change, you don't have to have this frustrating, miserable, in pain, uncomfortable, especially based on food. That is in your control. That's in your control. If a meteor comes out of the sky and hits you, you can't control that. But if you eat that fucking greasy, nasty fucking bowl of French fries from fast food place, that's in your control. And if you give that up, let me tell you, people, there are very few things in your life that you can actually control. You can control what's going on inside, in your head, and you can control body function. So when you put that food in your brain, it goes to your brain too. But like when you eat that food, don't just put it in your fucking head. When you put it in your mouth and you chew it and you swallow it, there's not much more. You're giving up control. You're giving up control, and that's not being strict. I'm not being a food Nazi. I'm not promoting eating disorders. I'm promoting common fucking sense, fundamental sense. You don't have control over many fucking things. You can move. It's like you barely have control over anything in life. Fucking just do one thing right. Give your body actual fuel where it can actually survive better. Why do you want to run out the clock? Don't take a fucking knee. Every time you're eating shit, you're taking a fucking knee. You're running out the clock. You're just waiting like, fuck it. I don't need a couple more Saturdays. I can give up 2 weeks. That shit compounds. You're not exercising, you're eating shit, and that chronic inflammation for 60 or 70 years, that leads to medication when you're 75 to 95. That chronic low level, holy shit. That low level inflammation for a long time, that's what turns into medication. That's what turns into high blood pressure and lack of exercise and blah, blah, blah. I'm parched. All right. I'm fucking parched, people. And I'm hungry. But before we go, first off, hashtag real food. You guys are blowing it up. Drop some comments too, because if it's just hashtag real food, if there's a good comment next to it, I'm much more likely to choose you. So, don't just spam. Don't just spam. Make sure that you're dropping hashtag real food and also providing some value or something with it. I'm much more likely to choose you if you actually have a good comment too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Changing the rules. Changing the fucking rules a little bit. You guys are starting to spam the comments. Come on, people. Provide value to each other. It's not just me. It's each other. Don't fucking be a jabroni. Stick clean. Jacqueline McDuff, you won. Boom. There you go. Right there. Real food. Stick clean dicks in your mouth. Fucking A. You the winner. I just popped right up. Done. Done deal. That was an instant win. We don't have a lot of those golden tickets, fam. That was like a Willy Wonka golden ticket, right? Boom. That comment popped up right when I was looking at it, and I was like, that's it. Stick that dick in your mouth. Make it a clean dick. All right, congratulations, Jacqueline. Everyone say or Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Why do people spell their weird? Spell your name weird. I'm almost about to take this card away. Jacqueline. McDuff. That's a good name, though. Jacqueline That's a good question. My name? What was that latest name? Oh, I remember her like it was yesterday. Jacqueline McDuff. Jackie McDuff. All right. Anyway, there's nothing good that I was going to say after that that I want to put on public record. I was going to go down a rabbit hole. All right. So congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com and put Swole Card in the subject and the number 1320, Swole Card, all that stuff. And of course, your mailing address in the body of the email. That way I can send you this real food Swole Card. You know? Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Sorry for my crazy name. So the moment where someone apologizes to you for their name. I'm sorry for the way my mom spelled my name. I'm sorry, Papa. I'm sorry. Apologize for your existence, woman. Oh my God. I love this podcast. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Jacqueline, for the awesome comment. Yeah. And don't clean dicks only. Clean dicks, the golden swollen ticket. Oh yeah. I'll give you some swollen ticket. So if you win like that, if it just pops up, then you get some free pubes. So if you got a couple of hairs in there, no, I'm just joking. But if you get a hair in your Swole Card, it's a beard hair. I mean, that is possible, to be honest. That is a possibility. Just letting you know there is actually probably a high chance that there will be a beard hair. It's probably the opposite of like, oh, there might be. They're probably guaranteed. No pubes though. There might be some white hair too. Could be some Papa Swole hair. Yeah. Could be some of your hairs. Yeah. Maybe it's you. You shed everywhere. You're a mess. You know that, right? You're an absolute mess. Look what you do to this place. Look what you do to this place. There's white hair everywhere. Are you listening to me? It's everywhere. Everywhere. If I lay down, my clothes are covered in white hair. Where do you think that comes from? Where do you think? Yeah, you. It comes from you. It comes from your entire hairy-ass body. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, they're watching. They're waiting for an answer. What do you have to say? Oh, all right. Oh, is that what you have to say? You want the Rebbies? Oh, baby. Okay. I love it. You're worth it. Oh, you're worth it. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh, Jababa. Your belly rubs. All right. Okay. We're going back to me. They're not watching this for you. They're watching. It's my podcast. It's not the Papa Swole podcast. Not the Papa Swole podcast. It's Daddy. Now I'm back. There we go. Now we're back. Now this is why you're here. Yeah. You got old Papa Swole. Yeah. You're welcome. What's going on, Beaches? How's the beard? How are we looking like that? We're looking good. Looking good, fam. Looking good. All right. So, water break. We didn't water break yet. Attention. Hands on deck. Everyone water break. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it unless you drop some water emojis right now. Right now. Drop the water emojis. Drop some water droplets. If you really want to convince me for a water break, put a couple eggplants in there too, in the water droplets. You guys know what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know. Bitches. Come on. You want a water break? Come on. There you go, Nathaniel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that's one. That's it. Okay, here we go. Oh God. Girl on fire, sheep, cat. All right. Sheep. All right. Okay. All right. There you go. My man. Oh yeah. Pull line. You guys are sluts. All right. Now I'm getting a little concerned. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Water break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get your water. The only podcast that hydrates you motherfuckers. 3, 2, 1. Water break. I don't remember that. Hold on. Oh, God. I don't remember that song being so long. Holy shit. Oh. Hold on. We'll wrap this up in a second. You guys... No. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you puke or anything. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Oh. That's man shit right there. That's some man shit. And ladies, you're not fooling fucking Papa Swole. You're not fooling Daddy. I know some of you ladies are fucking savages when it comes to that shit. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's so gross. You're a guy. If you ever spend time with like women, you're fucking dragons. So don't even play. Don't even fucking play like you don't let them rip. Fucking social stigmas. Get the fuck out of here. This is like empty. This is 32 ounces. There's like a drop in there. I'm sorry. The graphics and music reminds me of 1990s acid parties, or so I've been told. My husband was like, what the hell are you doing in there? What's the hashtag phrase of the day? You missed it, Nick. You missed it. We gave it away already. Bitches. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1320 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because we're not flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Peace, McGeese, fam, deuce, McGoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swole. Out.